Assalamu alaikum students. Today we are going to discuss the continuation of the previous video, that is the function of oxytocin. We discussed the first function during the labor, during the birth of the baby. Now we are going to discuss the second part, that is the during the oxytocin function during lactation, that is feeding the baby. Mother breast size increases during pregnancy for feeding the baby when it born. Okay, this increase in size because the adipose tissues in the breast hypertrophied and increase the breast size of the mother. Increase in pregnancy for feeding the baby when it born. Okay. There are many lobules in the breast. These lobules, the contraction of these lobules cause the ejection of milk, okay, from the mother's breast. These lobules during the pregnancy increase or hypertrophied. Okay. Surrounding the lobules are the adipose tissues. As I talked before, that these adipose tissues increases the size of the breast during pregnancy. These are responsible for increasing the breast size during pregnancy. Adipose tissues have the myoepithelial cells, also have myoepithelial cells surrounding these lobules. Myoepithelial cells surrounding these lobules. Okay, as I talked before, that the contraction of these lobules cause the ejection of milk. But what caused the contraction of these lobules? What is responsible for contraction of these lobules? Actually, the stimulus come from the myoepithelial cells. The oxytocin causes the contraction of myoepithelial cells to contract these and help to contract the lobules, and after the contraction of lobules the ejection of milk take place. Okay, as the myoepithelial cells contract, these help to eject the milk out from the lobules. Okay, eject the milk out. So what is the stimulus for ejection of milk? The stimulus is the suckling of breast by baby. If the baby suck the mother's breast, this is the stimulus for the posterior pituitary to release the oxytocin. Okay, then this oxytocin come to the breast, to the myoepithelial cells, contract these. Okay, the suckling of breast by the baby is the stimulus for the it's not for hypothalamus, it's a stimulus for the posterior pituitary. Okay, to release the oxytocin. This oxytocin causes the contraction of myoepithelial cells, okay, in the breast. Myoepithelial cells in the breast then contract by this oxytocin, and this contraction of myoepithelial cells contract the lobules, and then these lobules cause the ejection of the milk. So the main stimulus is the again the baby suck the breast of the mother. Again the stimulus goes to the posterior pituitary. Posterior pituitary have the stored oxytocin, release them. These released oxytocin come to the myoepithelial cells and cause the contraction of these myoepithelial cells, uh, contract the lobules, and these lobules contraction cause the ejection of the milk. So